So what I'll do is I'll use the other bit of cane that I had there, and I'll do it again. So you must be prepared to do things once or twice to get them right. Probably just I wasn't concentrating enough there. So let's get the length correct once again. So cutting it to length. And this cane, you'll find that you've got any amount of cane to experiment with. So really you can afford to make 2 or 3 tongues at no great expense. Now, is that too narrow? You see, that's a little bit too narrow as well, you see, but that's not wasted. I'll put it to one side, and that'll do for another tongue. Maybe a smaller one. So once again, just to get this down to the thickness that I can start making the tongue from. Right, that's it done there. Once again, cut to length. Cut to length. There we are. I'm just using my eye on this. This is probably the trouble, that I'm just not getting it quite right. That looks a lot better. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's good, that's good. So I'll just put a little nib on the end there, like I did before. So that's that. And then the rubbing down procedure once again. Oh, I didn't do the sides. Let's rub the sides. It looks a little bit thicker at the bottom end than it should be. That's fine there. That'll do fine there. Right, once again, dampen it. Do that. Turn it over. The thickness of these tongues has been, when I first designed these reeds, there was nothing to go on, so I had to experiment, and eventually found out that they were pretty much the same. It worked out to be a regular thickness for a certain size of reeds. So if I'm down to about 15 on these, I should be okay. 20, it's on 20 there, you see. So it's a bit too thick still. And it also feels a bit too rigid. So, you know, it may be that you've got some soft cane, so you could make it a little bit thicker than I advise in the reed making booklet. But if you keep testing it, you can try it at, say, 20 thou if you want to. But be prepared to take it a little bit thinner. Oh, now that's gone a little bit too thin there. Actually, it's tapered, which is not a bad thing. It's slightly thicker at the beating end than it is at that end there. Now, I used to make them like that, where they were tapered, you know, sort of like a thin wedge. But I tried to make sure that they're even now, so you get a good sort of flexibility on the cane. But this one may just work. I'll just take a little bit more off the tip, and I'll do that by pressing it on the tip end. Let's see what I've got it down to now. Just less than 20. Hold it on the tip end there, pressure on that end there, so I'm not thinning down the other end too much. And that looks right to me, feels right. It's got a good, you know, you can hear it sounding already, you know, so that's okay there. Right, here.